Today we're going to talk about setting indents in Microsoft Word. I'm using Word 365 Online. All right, let's get started. First thing to know is that there are 3 different kinds of indents, and they are hidden in the paragraph commands. If you take a look in the bottom right, there's a little button right there, and that will open up the paragraph commands, and the indentation is right here. Now, I did not select anything, so before we can indent, we need to decide what we want to indent. This is a paragraph command, so if you click anywhere in a paragraph, it will indent the entire paragraph. So let's highlight the entire document and go to our indents and take a look. The first one is the left indent. So that would be before text on this version. So let's set that to, let's see what 1 inch does, and click OK. As you can see, the entire text got indented an additional inch from the margin. And you can get a sense of when you would want to do that and when you wouldn't. I'm going to undo that. You may also want to do it with just one paragraph. Maybe I want one paragraph to stand out as maybe a block quote or something, and just indent one paragraph. That can also be done. By the way, I'm noticing this says before and after. On the desktop version, it's called left and right, so you may see that as well. So that can be done. Another indent, as opposed to the left indent or as opposed to the before, would be the after or the right indent. So again, I'm going to highlight everything, show you what it looks like. We'll go to paragraph, and let's go to after indent and pick 1 inch there. And similarly, you can see it indents an additional inch from the end. Now, both of these indents are actually quite rare. They're not used very often. Like I said, they may be used to set one paragraph off from the others. This is good, like I said, for a pull quote. And it would be probably most effective if you did both before and after. And that's a good way to make it stand out apart from the rest of the text. Let's undo that. Okay, now the one that is common is indenting the first line of every paragraph so you can see where the paragraphs begin. So I'm going to highlight, in this case, just the body of my text because there's no need to indent the heading or the title. And the first line indent is a special type of indent. We have first line and we have hanging. Hanging is just the reverse. It indents everything but the first line. Not used very often, but you might see it in a resume. So let's pick first line. The default is 1/2 inch, which is exactly what we're going for if you're doing MLA format. So let's see what 1/2 inch first line indent looks like. Looks kind of like that, where you can see the first line of every paragraph is indented 1/2 inch. Of course, you can adjust those settings. You can increase or decrease the indent depending on what it is you want to do. Also, if you have a desktop version, there is a ruler that you can get to show up above your text. It's in the view menu on the desktop version, and you will actually see little icons for your left, your right, and your first line indent, and you can set those manually as well. So that is setting indents in Microsoft Excel, part of the paragraph commands.